just bought the most expensive Call of Duty bundle that Call of Duty has ever come out with, plus the most ridiculous bundle Call of Duty has ever come out with, and I am talking about the 8-bit Blitz Tracer Pack. Yes, I said let's go that. That is a mouthful. I've been having a hard time saying it, but that is a mouthful. But anyway, this bundle is a whopping $30. You know, usually a bundle is $20, but this one's a whopping $30. So that brings up the ultimate question here. Is it worth you buying? Is it worth your time? They also came out with a special mode called the Bit Party for this Tracer Pack, so you could have it all together. So is the mode fun? Is that also worth your time? Well, that's exactly what this video is all about. I will tell you if this bundle is worth you buying or not. So sit back and relax. Welcome to the Nash the Gamer channel. I am Rachel. I am also known as Nash. You just sit back and relax. Again, I've got you. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This is the 8-bit Blitz Tracer Pack. Now before we get into it, let me explain how these videos go. We do these videos, we kind of rate them 3 different ways. That's how we do them, whether if it's a bundle like this where you get everything from skins, emblems, weapons, to blueprint bundles as well. This is how we rate them. The first one is looks. Does it look good? Does it look cool? For people who say it doesn't matter how you look in the video game, they are lying, because it matters. It matters if you look cool or not. The second one is playability. Do the weapons that come in the bundle, do they run well as is, or are you going to have to change things around in order for the weapons to work better? But are they good as is? So that is playability. The last one is the most important one though, and what the title of this video is it worth you buying? Is the bundle worth you buying? Is it worth the money that you're going to have to spend? Usually a bundle is $20, but this one is a whopping $30. So is this bundle worth $30 for you? If you're going to get it, is it worth it? Is it worth the $30? So that is how these videos go, and I'm going to go ahead and start off with looks, and I'm going to go ahead and say it's a 10 out of 10 because look, this bundle is ridiculous. It's one of the most ridiculous bundles Call of Duty's come out with, but it sure does look cool. I'm here to tell you. It sure does look cool. It looks ridiculous and it looks cool all at the same time. Look at the emblem. I love the little emblem. The emblem with him firing and like the 8-bit bullets coming out. I think that looks so cool. And then look at the charm. The charm is so cool. It looks like a miniature Captain Price. I love the little charm. And then this is the large decal that you get that comes in the bundle. It looks cool, I think. It almost looks I think it's supposed to look like a soldier, but it almost looks more like a transformer or something. I don't know. That may just be me. And then this is one of my favorite things, by the way, in the bundle, the calling card. Look at this calling card. I love like the little 8-bit explosions behind him. I think it looks so cool. And then you do get a finishing move. Side note here, I wish Call of Duty would let us preview finishing moves. Look, say what you will about Vanguard, but that was a nice feature. We were able to preview finishing moves, so you could be I loved it. I could be as toxic as I wanted to. You had to pick the best one. But don't judge me. But anyway, you do get a finishing move on this one. And then you do get 2 weapons. I will say, usually in these bundles they kind of give you interesting weapons, but the weapons that they give you for this bundle, they should, because it's $30, they give you 2 of the best weapons that you can be running right now in Call of Duty, period. Whether you're playing Warzone, multiplayer, or zombies, these weapons are really good. Now, I don't know how these guns will run in the loadouts, or I should say blueprints that they give you. I don't know. We're going to find that out in a minute, but I will say it looks cool. Look at it. I think that this looks absolutely So cool. But this one, I will say, so this is the AR. This is the SVA 545. Again, this is one of the best ARs you could be running right now in Call of Duty, period. It looks really good. It looks really cool, but I will say this one looks even better, the Striker. This is one of the best SMGs that you could be running right now. It looks so cool. Look at it. I love like the little thing. And look, if you zoom up on it, can you see them? They have like the little like Task Force 141. They have them on. They have them on the gun. I think it looks incredible. The little characters. I think it looks so cool. I will say that this bundle has a lot of details, so I do think that this looks really cool. I will say this looks a little bit better than this, but I'm not complaining. This still looks good. But anyway, those are the weapons, and then this is kind of what you buy the bundle for, I would say. We'll get into that in a little bit, but look at these skins, these operator skins. Look at Farah. She is here. She is here in 8-bit, and you don't mess with her. Look at her. She looks so good. She looks incredible. And then look at Soap with his little mohawk. I think he looks incredible, his 8-bit mohawk. And then here is Captain Price with his hat, his 8-bit hat. He looks so good. But you know what? For those of you who are new here, you know who I heart Ghost. I can't explain it. I don't know why, but I heart Ghost. He is my favorite, and he looks incredible. We will definitely be running as Ghost today. He looks so good, you guys. He looks so good. Look at his Ghost mask in 8-bit. He's just looking good. You do not mess with him. He is ready to take anyone down in 8-bit. He is ready. All 8-bit of him. He is ready to take everyone down. So anyway, there you go. Again, for looks, it's 10 out of 10. It looks incredible. It looks good. They did a good job. Even though it's ridiculous, they did a good job. But anyway, there you go. That is the bundle. Now let me go on over to show you where the mode is if you want to play the mode, which we will be today, and I will be doing the playability and is it worth you buying. It's called the Bit Party. That's what it is. So let's hop in. Let's jump in. Let's get into this 8-bit. I am ready to party. This Bit Party, I should say. I am ready to party. Let's get into it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my goodness. It's like Minecraft exploded. Oh my goodness. Hello, everyone. Hello, we all got it. Let's go. Okay, let's try the SVA first. Let's try the SVA. I can't get over this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't get over this. Oh my goodness. Look at them. Look at them. I just went to pieces. I can't get over the animation. Oh my goodness. Goodbye, Farah. You just went to pieces. Oh. Okay. Oh, wow. I could jump. Whoa, I could jump farther. Did y'all see the jumps? Look at this. Look, you can jump. I feel like wow, you really catch air in this. Oh my goodness. Wow. In this mode. Wow. Whoa, I can't get used to how far. Okay, I have to get used to it. Okay, so if you're going to play this mode, you jump way further and you slide way further. So keep that in mind when you are playing. Because right there, I jumped way too far. I was not prepared. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. Here, let's get it, Soap. Let's get it. Me, 2 Ghosts. Oh, yeah, let's go. Ghost power. Ghost power right there. Oh, I saw when I jumped. Let's go. I saw when I jumped. I will say that I would not choose this optic. I am going to go ahead and say that I would not choose this optic. I feel like this optic's too heavy for this gun, particularly for multiplayer. If you're doing multiplayer, I would choose a lighter one. I'll show you the one that I would choose in just a minute. I will show you that. But it's interesting to me that they decided to put this optic on this gun. And even for Warzone, right, you want a longer optic so you can shoot farther. However, I would not choose this one. I would not choose this one. So this one's very interesting to me. This is a very interesting choice. the optic. See, this optic really gives it a, nope. I'm trying to expect it. How do I expect? I can't expect right now. Okay, good job, video game. But this optic really gives it a lot of recoil, so I would not choose this optic because of the recoil that it gives the gun. Goodbye, you went to pieces. So long. No, I ran out of bullets. I will say that as well for this gun. The mag they decide to put this mag on this gun on this SVA is a little short. They need a bigger one. They need a bigger one. Oh, goodbye. I love the jumping on this thing. And once you get used to it, it's fun. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. I can't get out of these windows. Okay, that's not fair. That's not fair. These 8-bit windows, I can't get out. Okay, I climb. Yes, I can. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I almost went that way. That would have been terrible. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, so. Thank you, buddy. Goodbye. Oh. Before we continue on with the striker, I did want to go on and tell you what I've changed on the SVA. This is the model 2023 optic. We changed that big optic into the smaller optic because we really don't need it in multiplayer. And as far, actually, I like this optic for Warzone. You can choose a longer one if you want to for longer shots, if you want an AR that can shoot longer. But this one's really good. This one's tried and true, and if you don't want to use this one, though, then I recommend that you use the glassless optic. That is tried and true if you don't really like the round one. Some people don't, but that is why I changed it to. I also changed the mag to the 45 round mag. I thought about the 60, but I thought, you know what, we're going to try the 45 round mag. I almost feel like that is enough bullets here because you don't want anything to weigh you down too much, but you do want more bullets. I felt like that I was reloading constantly when I was using this, or I was running out of bullets, as you saw. So anyway, we're going to put on a slightly bigger mag, but anyway, I just wanted to share those with you. Let's jump into the game. Let's see how it works, and we'll try out the striker as well. Let's jump into another game. Let's go. I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. This is actually kind of fun. This is actually kind of fun. Let's go. Oh, much better. Already much better. Feels a lot better. Oh, yeah. This already feels so much better. This optic already feels so much better. Okay, now we tried the SVA. Let's try the striker. Let's see how this goes. I love the striker. Look at it. Look, you can see Task Force 141 on it. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, I like this already. I like the way this looks already. Look, I love the blood. It looks like little bricks. I think that looks cool. Ooh, okay. This one feels a little bit better than the SVA. I am going to say, this build feels just a little bit better. Oh, yeah, this feels already better. Goodbye. Ooh, goodbye me almost. Ooh, goodbye. my C. I will say this optic, again, is not the best. It's not the worst. This used to be the best optic until the glassless came. The JAK glassless. So it's not terrible, but it's still not the best. I don't know about this barrel that they put on it. We're glad to see if we could put a shorter barrel on it, if it would be a little bit snappier. But I do think that this blueprint feels a little bit better than the SVA, the one that they gave us. I will say that. I will say, as far as the map goes, it is a little bit harder to jump through windows and things like that. It's just a little bit harder. Just a little bit harder. It's ridiculous, but it's a lot of fun. Goodbye. It's still a lot of fun. Goodbye. I saw you on the corner of my eye. Saw you on the corner of my eye. He went to pieces. Don't fall to pieces about it. You'll come back. It'll be alright.
Enemy securing Bravo secure.
Goodbye. You jumped right into that. Yes, you did. I will say that the weapons that you use, if you don't drop in with these for this mode, this bundle, then they don't look 3-bit. I mean 8-bit. They don't. Which I find that very interesting that Call of Duty decides to do that. It's not a terrible thing. I just thought it would be cool. Wouldn't matter no matter what weapon you dropped into. Oh, I got him. I know the FIFA. Let's go. He went to pieces. Let's go. But yeah, I will say that that's something that I would think would be really cool. See, he's running with a shotgun. It really doesn't look 8-bit. It looks like it normally would. So that would have been a cool little detail. However, I'm not complaining. Okay, I want to quickly go over what we're changing. This will be the last thing that we do as far as playability. I wanted to quickly go over what we're changing here as far as the loadout for this, just to make it a little snappier. We took the optic off of it, period. I feel like if you want to run that optic, then I would say use the glassless one. But if you don't want to, actually, I will say I highly recommend not doing one because the striker really doesn't need one. It really doesn't need one. We did put a suppressor on it. We did put a muzzle, if you will, on this thing. This is one of the best muzzles, by the way, that you can use right now on any gun, period, in Call of Duty. So we did put this one on it just to kind of help balance it out and the recoil, make it a little snappier. And then we put on the rear grip instead. Again, we're going to help out with recoil and things like that with this rear grip. So anyway, let's jump into one more game and then I will give you my review on playability. But let's jump in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I think this is a different map. Okay, so they have other maps in this 8-bit mode. They have other ones. They have other ones. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. Does it look 8-bit? We're going to find out in just a second. We're going to find out. Okay, so this one does not look 8-bit. It's just an overgrown. Okay. That's... That is an interesting choice, Call of Duty. I don't know if I agree with that. I do not think... If you're going to do an 8-bit mode, then all the maps that you do should be 8-bit. I'm just saying that's a little interesting and disappointing that they decided to do that. I don't know why they decided that. I really don't know why. I mean, this looks cool, the overgrown, but you can play this anyway. Right? So this is a very interesting decision. I find by them. Goodbye. Oh, that feels much better. That feels much better. Woo, that feels much better. Goodbye. Oh, you tried. You tried. Wait, I just got Bravo. No. No. No, I don't like. Goodbye. Now, is there anybody else here? Goodbye. This feels so much better. This gun feels so much better. Goodbye. Oh, yes. This feels a lot better. Oh, you surprised me, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh. Oh, goodbye. Ooh, goodbye. Oh, I love the sound effects when you use the kill strike. Okay. All right. I like that. I like that little detail. Does anybody want to come help me take Bravo? No, cool. I got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't need any help. I got this. Yep. Told you. Got it. Who is taking my Bravo? I try to be too fancy. I don't want to talk about it. Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you. Oh, buddy pal. So now for playability, let's talk about it. I'm going to go ahead and rate playability for you, and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The only reason why it's doing that is because I feel like that the loadouts are a little bit interesting with this bundle. These are two of the best weapons you could be running right now in Call of Duty, and I find that some of the attachments that they decided to put on these guns, they're just a little bit interesting, particularly with the optics on both guns. But overall, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But now that is playability. Now, how about the ultimate question, though? Is it worth you buying? So let's talk about, is this worth your buying? I'm going to go ahead and say if you have $30 lying around or extra COD points or something, then I'm going to say yes, I think it is. I think it's fun. I think it looks fun. I think the, as far as looks go as the bundle, it looks great. Once you kind of change the weapons up a little bit, it runs really good. So yeah, I think just for the skins alone, I think it is worth you buying if you have $30 lying around. If you don't, then maybe it's not worth it just because the skins are probably the best part of this bundle. I will say that, but yeah, I do think that this is worth you buying. Now, as far as this mode goes, I'm going to say that it is a blast to play, but I will say some of it's just a little bit, come here. Some of it is just a little bit disappointing that they didn't do any of the other maps that they've put in this mode. This is the only map that they have done. So I find that very interesting that they decide to do that. And I also find it interesting that if you pop in with a different weapon other than these that I have in the bundle, they don't look 8-bit. They just look normal. So I find that very interesting. But besides those, it actually feels good. It actually is fun. Is it ridiculous? Does it feel like Call of Duty? Not necessarily, but it is fun. It's a fun thing that they have put in here. So if you want to give it a try, I say yeah, go for it. I do think that this mode is worth you trying out, and it is fun with how much you can jump. I will say, it's really cool how much you can jump. Goodbye.
Should have known.
Goodbye. I happened to jump there. Goodbye. So long. I love the jumping in here. I love it. Now, I will say, when you try to get through the windows, you sometimes can't. Because you're trying to. Because you can't, because they're a little bit smaller. But it's still fun. It's still fun. Ooh, goodbye. Goodbye. Go, Farah, go. With all that being said, I'm just going to say again, if you have $30 lying around, or if you have, let's say, leftover COD points or something like that, and you want COD credits, I should say, and if you want something to use them on, then I do think that this bundle's worth it. You do get 4 operator skins, which is huge. That is a lot of skins for one bundle. Yes, it is a little bit more, but I think it's because you do get 4 skins. I think that's what makes it a little bit more, makes it 30 instead of 20. But yeah, I think so. I think it's worth it if you have leftover COD points, or if you don't mind spending the $30. I do think it's worth it. I think it's fun. Now, as far as the mode goes, besides the little things that I just said a little bit ago, what I thought that they need to change or maybe need to do a little better, this mode is still fun. I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be a little bit, it's zany, I should say. It's zany and it's a little bit ridiculous, and does it feel like Call of Duty? Not necessarily, but I do appreciate in MW3 Call of Duty's been more creative than they have in the past 2 Call of Duties. I feel like that the other 2 that we've had prior to this one, they have not been creative. This one, they've been more creative, and I do appreciate it. Even if we get these silly, zany, ridiculous modes that maybe not necessarily feel like Call of Duty, you still get them, and so they still are. It's still fun. It's still fun. But anyway, there you go. There is the 8-bit Blitz Tracer pack. I said it. Let's go. Let's go. But hey, I just shared with you if this bundle was worth you buying. But how about the newest Call of Duty game that's coming out later this year in October? You know, the Black Ops 6 Call of Duty that everyone is talking about. Is it going to be worth you buying? Is it going to be worth your time? You know, in the Xbox showcasing, we got so much detail from this game and what's going to be in it. In this video that's popping up right now, I share all that detail. Plus, I share my thoughts if I think it's worth you buying or not. So go check out the video if you would like to know the answer to that question.